Wow, this is a freaky experience. I'm not driving today. Grandma is.
I'm driving.
And it is raining.
It's always raining. So we're going to go to all the stores and see what we can find. So now we are headed to our local thrift store to see if anybody donated crochet items, if there's any new crochet books, just to take a peek and see if maybe we can find a treasure. We're here.
Well, Grandma went to look for crocheted items, so I'm going to look at the media, DVDs, maybe a game. Look at this record. Engelbert Humperdinck. Engelbert Humperdinck. Engelbert Humperdinck. I am not familiar with any music from Mr. Engelbert Humperdinck, but it is sealed. I'm always looking for games, but so is everybody else. Well, I'm done looking at the DVDs, so let's go find Grandma. I did find some well, I have to ask her. I believe these are crocheted items, but I'm not entirely sure, so she's the expert. We'll find out in a second. There she is. You're caught. Looks like she found a whole cart full of stuff.
What did you get?
I found some stuff too, but I have to ask because I don't know if it's technically crocheted or not.
This is pretty.
I seen that and I was like, it doesn't look like it was machine made.
It's machine made.
It is?
Yeah, look at the tag. It's
Oh.
Chico's.
Well, I just saw the stitch pattern. I didn't.
These are expensive clothes. Wonder if that will fit me. No, I guarantee it won't. Look how pretty. Oh my goodness. Look what I found. This is what makes me mad about coming to a thrift store and seeing prices like that. See that price on that?
$6.
$6 for that ball of thread. That's ridiculous.
Is that a Pokemon card?
I found a Pokemon card.
It's the only one you'd ever find in here.
I just had to be smart and put it on my cart.
We have to sneak back here by the used underwear and bra section so we can film the video. They got the music up in here. Hi, Grandma.
I try to go to the corners to film. You know, where there's one Pokemon card, there might be more. But look at this. These are little crocheted butterflies and they say flowers. Now, the original price was $4.99. They want $1.99 for them. But if you like micro crochet, you may enjoy something like this. Now, I'm not going to buy them. I just got them to show them to you. But I did find a whole bunch of crocheted items that I thought I'd show you today.
Let me show you what I found first. So I know this isn't crocheted, but I just like this. I'm assuming this is machine made because it's so perfect.
Yes, it is. It's knit. That is beautiful. I could see somebody taking a knit design like this and crocheting it, you know, doing this pattern. And this is a good way to get ideas for color too. Now, these are not my particular colors, but it can give people an idea because I think these are unusual colors to put together, but very pretty nonetheless.
Okay, so this next thing I found is name brand. It's Hollister,
Oh, wow.
but it looks crocheted.
It is crocheted. Yes, and a lot of times when I go in stores like Marshall's and stuff like that, you'll see these crocheted items. Now, they're mass produced, but still, they give you ideas. So, very pretty little top. And again, you can get great creative ideas of color when you're looking at these patterns.
And then the last thing that I found was this.
Yeah, this is also mass produced, probably in China, but I like to look at them no matter where they're made just to get ideas. So this has a netting underneath, and then it has the crocheted blocks, very pretty for a summer top.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure, so I figured I'd ask, but looks like you have a whole cart full of goodies here. Oh, that's all I have, so what'd you find, Grandma?
The first one I found is this adorable little baby blanket. This is crocheted using a multi-colored. Now this looks like a single crochet chain to 2 double crochet stitch. And I can't think off the top of my head, is it this sledge stitch maybe? I'm not sure.
This looks like the stitch pattern that you recommended to me this morning.
Yeah, very pretty. Now this next one has a lot of fuzz balls on it, but I wanted to show it to you because of the pattern. This is, it looks like a shell stitch with a double crochet in between the shell stitches, but you can see how pretty that is. And this is $3.99 for this entire blanket but they wanted $6 for a ball of thread. It doesn't make sense who's pricing items. Now this next blanket caught my eye because I think it's a blanket. Must be for somebody extremely tall. Oh, it has the tag between both ends. It's really tall and thin. So there it is, done in a ripple stitch, double crochet ripple stitch. Boy, is that long. Oh my goodness.
Must be for somebody who's 10 foot tall.
Oh my goodness, $3.99 for these blankets. This next blanket, I believe it's what they do with the hand knitting or hand crochet, where you take the yarn and you put it on your arms and make up the blanket. So that's the first time I ever found one of those here. I've never done this technique, but it's interesting to see.
Hey, you threw my Pokemon card on the floor.
So this next little blanket, it's made with like a textured yarn, so it's really hard to tell the stitch pattern. It's wide and narrow, very fuzzy. I'm trying to look at it. Looks like a row of single crochet, then a row of double crochet.
Trying to get in close here.
Yeah, it's the yarn that gives it the look. Very soft and cuddly, but way too much fuzz balls and stuff for this yarn, when they must have washed it and it just got really fuzzy. And this next one I thought was cute, more of a baby blanket, double crochet, and then that lace in between, and then a nice white ruffled border. So that may give you an idea for a baby blanket. It actually feels, no, that's a 3-weight, because it has so many ruffles, it kind of makes the blanket feel really heavy on the edges. I think I would have put a more delicate border on this, but it's all in what you like, not what I like. Now some of these are really odd sizes, so I don't know if this is like a crocheted shawl maybe, something that you would use as a wrap, double crochet V-stitch with some single crochet in between. Another idea to get color combinations. This next item, I have no idea what it is. Maybe somebody started something and then just decided to stop working on it, but I thought I'd show it anyhow. You never know what you're going to find in a thrift store. So interesting way they did those colors. This next design, I found 2 crochet doilies. They're made at, oh, there's 3 here. So you can see these. Now this is made out of 4-ply yarn, but would be nice for on a coffee table, set a lamp on, maybe a plant doily, put a plant on top. Love the colors with the white and the 2 different shades of blue. Now this next item, they also tagged it between both sides. I believe this is a shawl, and I can't recall the stitch pattern right off the bat. It looks like the same stitch pattern as the other one. No, it's different. But here's a look at the stitch pattern, just a basic shawl style wrap. And then this one, orange and black, are the Jersey Shore school colors, so a nice little throw done in orange and black. I'm not familiar with this stitch pattern. I love it though, but very nice, done in those school colors. And then the other 2 items I found was this little unicorn knit hat. So you could probably crochet this up as well, just kind of use that as a guideline. And then the last thing I found was just another little crocheted hat with some interesting multi-colors and solid colors with a little pom-pom on top. So that is my crochet finds today at our local thrift shop. I hope this has given you some inspiration of maybe color designs or maybe something you might want to make. So until next time, stay inspired and happy crocheting. Bye, everyone.
All right, now put all this stuff back.
I'm going to.